G'day, Tez here. We'll just have a quick look at what I do at EPAC Transport. Things what we do and things I see. First thing up, there was the little piggy which didn't go to market. Just a quick shout out to the old mate cutting the gas here. It's great to catching up to you, and yes, I did get you on camera. Sorry mate, I can't remember your name. I'm terrible with names. I did have a bit of a problem with the exhaust pipe again. The other side has actually broken out. Yeah, bit embarrassing on the main road, but yeah, tied it back and got away with it. This here was a weird situation. I don't know what caused it. It just melted. Yeah, suddenly I realised I had no brakes, and yeah, she completely melted apart. Yeah, we've had some major maintenance done to the poor old girl. We can see we've just about stripping her down. Had the intercooler and the radiator replaced during the year. Yeah, she's just lost a heap of horsepower, and she was overheating a bit. So she started to look like a Mad Max vehicle for a little while she's sitting in the shed. But thankfully now she's up and running and going as good as ever. Can't forget ever getting bogged. This harvest driver told me just to swing in there and you'll be right. Didn't get very far, and that's the tractor that pulled me out. So just a little bit embarrassing for a little while. It's always a bit of fun getting bogged. It's always one of us getting bogged somewhere. This had to be one of the most scariest storms I've ever been in, especially in the truck. Thankfully I pulled up at the workshop for about 10 minutes before it started, and it just came down so hard and so fast, and lasted about 30 odd minutes. Here was something different for me, carting sunflower seeds. I've never carted it before. Pretty light stuff. It's got to be one of the lightest ones I ever carted. Fill it right up, break it down so you can get the tarp over and go like hell, and you'll never be overweight. It's almost as light as cottonseed if you haven't carted it. And I took this load from Warwick down to Tamworth, just about. I saw this as I come out of the feedlot one day and I thought it was pretty funny. For your younger generation, this is how we knew what the weather was doing beforehand. Before we had smartphones, we had to work it out for ourselves with tools like this. Not everything is glamorous in the old trucking world. This is, I'll call sharing quarters, but worker quarters. Bit of a shower and stuff. She looks worse than it was. It was surprising, reasonably clean. Really clean, a lot cleaner than a lot of the service stations I've been into. A bit old school, but it was. The water was hot, the showers were clean, even though we weren't standing on concrete, and still a lot cleaner than a lot of service stations I've been into. Just running around with the old side tippers. I ended up on the the new inland rail project. Yeah, just a little bit of a clip what I took, just to show you that I actually been there and done a little bit. I've done my part anyway. Okay, still got a bit of road madness or chaos. Cars overtaking caravan and oncoming truck coming. Got very close there. Okay, this time a car has overtaken me with an oncoming vehicle. Yeah, getting close enough. Dying side tip of work again. Sometimes it's not that easy to get to a job site to unload. Yeah, sometimes you actually got to reverse into a place. This time it's across the creek. It was rather unusual. Thankfully it was only single trailer work. Driving out was a lot easier, trust me. Been trying to back across that all the time. Bit of a public notice here. If you ever follow a side tipper into a road job site and he put his hazard lights on, don't follow him when he goes around the witches' cones. This happened a number of times, especially on this job site. I switch over and next thing I have a line of traffic follow me. There was blokes trying to move people back across. This is a bit different. This is a red van here, is actually a post office. There's a mobile post office. And I never thought to see anything that close actually to Toowoomba. Very different, very strange. My regular viewers probably will recognise this one. This is the video with me going up to Kingdom School. Had Hillman's truck follow me for a long time, tailgating me pretty much all the time. Then he swung out and tried to take on oncoming car, where the car just about had to pull off the roads. This is always good. Yeah, got to watch out for those caravans. Swing out, just pull out in front of a truck. That's not a problem. Yeah, thankfully I had enough room to get across. No one coming down the side. Yet another person decided to overtake me while there's an oncoming car. I got an instance where 2 lanes go into one. Look, I just had to get in front. This is a pretty steep hill, and I'll probably back down to the bottom box, and cars still had to overtake me on a blind corner onto a crest of a hill. My old mate here in the cement truck, I think he was just having a bad day. We think he was just trying to do a bit of a U-turn and back too far to the edge and got stuck. He actually had to empty that truck out to get himself pulled out a bit later on. Very embarrassing. A quick shout out to Road Monitor Oz. This is one of your, well, almost one of your videos. A Uber driver causing chaos. Just in Toowoomba, not in Brisbane. Yes, people would have seen this one here. The old road train cutting across. Just about pushed me off the road. I will answer a couple of these other questions I got asked about this video. Yes, it's a 100k zone. Yes, it is a bit of a long sweeping corner. It is a non-parking zone on this side where I'm parking, but I believe it's safer than trying to cross the road. And yes, the food's very good. Can everyone please be safe on the roads? Keep the shiny side up, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.